Is your life like going to a buffet? What I mean by that is, when you walk in and you take a look around, do you see a zillion different dishes that you want to sample all of them, and in my case, all at once? Or is your life more like going to a fine restaurant, a five-star restaurant, where you focus in on the dish that is the specialty of the house? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And last time we got together, I was focusing on minimalism based upon an article that I read by Martina Dolichova called 3 Years a Minimalist. I want to make sure I got that right, give the lady credit. It's an outstanding article. And what I did, of course, as I always do, is relate that philosophy from that article to personal development. Last time we got together, one of the things I pointed out, that nature's way has a way of being repetitive in many different venues, and pointing out that when you minimize your personal goods, your your clothing, your furniture, the things around you that you own, the things that you own, and make it a smaller group, you're able to focus more on those, the things that you do most of the time. Kind of like the 80-20 rule, focusing on the 20% instead of the 80% that doesn't really get you anywhere. So, continuing that, we want to go over a little bit about the how you want to go about doing that. And the boom of modern consumerism has turned most of us into enthusiastic hoarders, with cheap brands copying designer items and new technologies emerging faster than the speed of light. Everything has become significantly more accessible, and we love it. When you have access to more things, wow, I want to go out and I want to do this and I want to do that, and there's nothing wrong with a taste, but one of the key things about being successful under the heading of personal development is your ability to focus on a small number of things, in most cases just one particular burning desire. It's okay to own things, okay, but they've got to add value to your life. Think of the things that where you're spending your time. And minimalism, one of the features, advantages, benefits, according to the articles I've read on it, is that it enables you to have more money. And the currency of personal development is not money. The currency of personal development is time. Time is something that you can never get back. Minimalism is about removing the unnecessary stuff. It's about stopping and for a second and asking yourself, hey, is this the best use of my time right now, right this second? Or am I just doing something to distract? Does it add value? Will it make me move forward in my objectives? Or am I so free with time that I'll just give it away? Mindless consumption is a waste of money and time. Introduce intention. What is your objective? What is your intent? That should be the baseline, the parameter for you deciding what is your most productive activity at this moment. Give yourself some time to decide wisely, and you'll save both time and money. And where do you make those types of decisions? You make those types of decisions in the morning when you wake up and you have your quiet thinking time and you start your focus. It's so easy to get distracted in this world. You got your phone, you got the TV, you got the music. There's and I'm not saying any of those things are bad. What I'm saying though is to get yourself started on the right track. And the first place you need to do that is the 6 inches that are right between your ears, because once you get your mind focused, then your day has a destination. How many people go out in the world and do not have a specific destination, a specific objective that they want to achieve? You know, it's kind of the same thing as, you know, in today's times, people have, water bottles, okay, or, I buy them, okay, it's convenient. I take it, I put it in my backpack, okay, I have a cold bottle of water, and then you think about something. If you take your bottle of water and you just throw it out there, one plastic bottle doesn't really matter very much. But if 1 million people are doing that, what's happening? We're filling up our landfills, we're filling up our space. And less mental clutter equals more happiness. When you're able to focus on specific goals, when you achieve them, you feel a sense of accomplishment, as opposed to doing the easy thing, a distracting thing. And when you do that, do you really feel a sense of accomplishment, or is what you're doing merely wasting time? The less useless junk is occupying your mind, the more mental space that you can dedicate to your ongoing productivity. And if being more productive means creating little bubbles of extra time throughout your day, haven't you accomplished a great deal? Because you can dedicate more of your energy, more of your passion to that one goal that you really want the most. As you grow more aware of your priorities and what matters to you the most, you will even take bigger leaps towards bigger changes. Because once you achieve the small goals, you say, well, I did that, now I can move on and I can achieve that. And as you do that, your vision expands into much greater parameters where you can achieve so much more. So even the little things that you do are helpful in this regard, because they're stepping stones to a greater achievement. Most of us have a lot to worry about in today's challenging times. And we cannot directly influence a great deal of what's happening. And isn't that very frustrating? But you can let at least some of that frustration go by sorting out the things that you can control. Free up the cluttered space in your mind. Free up the cluttered space around you by choosing carefully the venue where you want to go, the people with whom you want to share your time, and shift your focus to one specific goal or objective. Living with less has been directly connected to better mental health. Move away from procrastination and towards a sense of accomplishment. When you have fewer choices, it minimizes the amount of time that you will spend procrastinating and pondering, because your focus is a laser focus. And when you have a laser focus, you have more passion. And when you have more passion, you have more wherewithal, and that will eliminate procrastination. See if there are any burdens in your life that you can get rid of right now. Create space for yourself to concentrate on what's important to you and what makes you an achiever. And you will find when you do that you will become a 5%er, because that is certainly a trait that all of these successful people, the 5%ers, you think Elon Musk is thinking about his bowling average, or a video game? Do you think Bill Gates is thinking about either of those things? Or Mark Zuckerberg? I mean, think of the people. They have an individual laser focus on a particular objective. That can change from time to time, but when they take a focus and they zero in on it, and that's how they achieve, that's how you will achieve. So get rid of the fluff and focus in on what's important. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.